The Premier League is amongst the most challenging of all leagues, and the best players are always lured to excel at the English game. And in having the Beckhams and the Ronaldos and the Henrys, the Premier League has seen a lot of personal records, and the most iconic clubs such as Liverpool, Manchester United, and the ones of their ilk have set records that might never be broken. And so have the clubs that don't quite catch the public eye as much. Let's take a look at these 10 PL records that are likely to be unmatched. 1. Fewest games to score 3 hat-tricks. Erling Haaland has done what most players who come to the Premier League don't do, i.e. live up to their hype of their transfer fees or the expectations of the club. Haaland scored 3 hat-tricks in a matter of 8 games after he joined Manchester City. The man who falls second on the list, Michael Owen. He took 48 games to score 3 hat-tricks. So you might have some idea how impressive Haaland's record is and how unlikely it is to be broken. 2. Most seasons as a PL club manager. In a world where Premier League managers are chopped and changed if a club loses 4 or 5 games consecutively, beating the record of managing a club for 22 seasons straight might be pretty difficult. The record for this monumental achievement goes to Arsene Wenger, who is in charge of Arsenal from 1996 to 2018. Alex Ferguson was in charge of United from 1986 to 2013, making it a total of 27 seasons. But the fact that the Premier League only began on 1992 means that Ferguson misses out on Wenger's count. 3. Fastest hat-trick ever. Sadio Mane, the man who was endearingly loved by Liverpool fans and now is looking to conquer the German league, has the record for the fastest hat-trick ever. He scored a hat-trick in just 2 minutes and 56 seconds. He was wearing a Southampton shirt then. In 2015, in a game against Aston Villa, Mane scored his first goal in the 13th minute, and the next 2 followed soon. It was an eventual 6-1 thrashing of Aston Villa. 4. Arsenal's unbeaten run. A team went unbeaten for 49 games in the Premier League, and that is something that still boggles the mind after nearly 2 decades of the record being set. Arsene Wenger's Arsenal went a season unbeaten in 2003-2004, which contributed to the 38 games of the 49 in this record. The invincible season is likely to be unmatched too, though Liverpool were close to becoming invincible once. The invincible season saw Arsenal win 26 of their games and draw the rest. 5. Fewest points in a season. Derby County has a record that they wish to be wiped out from their name, and that is the one where they secured the least number of points in a season, and this was back in the 2007-08 season. Derby County managed a solitary win in the season and drew 8 matches. This meant that they were stuck on 11 points in total. An optimist might thank heavens for the win, as without it, they would have single-digit points by their names. Needless to say, they were at the bottom of the Premier League that season. 6. Most consecutive games by a player, 310 games. There was a certain player who played for a consecutive 310 games in the Premier League. This monumental feat, which is likely to be unperturbed, belongs to Brad Fiedel. He was a U.S. goalkeeper who played for Tottenham from 2004 to 2012. As he set this record, he played for various clubs such as Blackburn Rovers and Aston Villa alongside Spurs. 7. Lowest attendance to a PL match. It beggars the belief that a Premier League match saw less than 4,000 spectators in a footballing game, and that too in the Premier League. The English game, which is so affected by the atmosphere that fans contribute to a game between Wimbledon and Everton, had only 3,039 fans. This match took place in January 1993. Without the benefit of Wimbledon having a home that season, they couldn't quite take advantage of the crowd cheering for them. 8. Oldest player. The English game has progressively become faster and more physical too, so we might not even see a 40-year-old footballer playing in the Premier League. But there was a match where 43-year-old John Burridge played for Manchester City against Queen's Park Rangers. The match was held on 14th May 1995. The fact that John Burridge was a goalkeeper helped him set the record. But even the best of present goalkeepers in the English game, such as De Gea and Alisson, might break this record. 9. Fastest goal. It beggars belief that a goal was scored in less than 8 seconds in the Premier League. This record belongs to Shane Long, who scored in 7.89 seconds. In a game contested between Southampton and Watford, Long beat the previous record of the fastest goal in the PL, i.e. 9.82 seconds. 10. Highest number of points without winning the title. Liverpool secured 97 points and still could not win the title as they fell a point short of the champions Manchester City, who stood at 98 points. It is staggering to know that these two teams have pushed each other to their limits where records are falling short. Before Pep clicked 100 points for City, the highest number of points for a title-winning team was 95, and this was secured by Chelsea's Mourinho. Liverpool eclipsed that number but still came second in the 2018-19 season. The adage has it that records are meant to be broken. There might be a certain truth to it, but which of these records do you think will fall the fastest? Let us know in the comments down below.